Hi, hello. Today we're going to be testing out the, I was going to say new, but it's not technically new, but it is in the UK. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Nude Ivory. This is now on Beauty Bay. I asked my friend to get it when she was in America like a while ago, but it's now on Beauty Bay and UK people can buy it. I also have the matching concealer and also the matching powder as well, so we're going to be testing these out together today. I also have the highlighter and also the liquid lipstick as well. It's all cruelty free. I believe all of Wet n Wild is cruelty free, which is great. So yeah, this is going to be one of my 12 days of foundation, well, drugstore foundations. So I've been using the Rimmel Last and Finish primer because I've been liking how moisturising this primer is, so I'm just going to use this today. I am a little bit tanned because I went to a party over the weekend and I fake tanned, so I do look a little bit more bronzed, so hopefully the foundation does match. Okay, so to apply this foundation I'm going to be using a brush on one side and a sponge on the other side just to compare. When I did my foundation reviews I only primed half of my face, but I never don't prime, so I thought I'm just gonna prime the whole of my face. It doesn't really make a massive difference, so that's why I've done that. So yeah, like I said, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Nude Ivory. It comes with the normal 30ml. It's light natural. By Photo Flashback helps eliminate white particle reflection. Okay, so when you open it, it comes with like this spatula, which I actually like because I don't like getting makeup on my hands, so you can just go like this. It smells a lot like paint, so if you don't like foundation that smells like paint, you won't like this. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight in. I think I'm going to do half of my face first, and then do the rest of my face. Okay, so this side I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use the Morphe Y6 brush and just blend that out. The foundation does smell a bit weird, but I'm not one to moan about the scent of foundations. Okay, so I would definitely say it's medium coverage so far. I'm liking that. I have dry to normal skin, just if you're wondering. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm liking the application. It's clung a little bit on my nose, on the dry patches. That's it. I didn't apply a hell of a lot, but I'm going to do this side and then we'll maybe layer it up. It's a very runny foundation as well, so... Okay, so I'm using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This has a very strong scent to it. We'll see if it goes while we blend it out. I notice it dries quite quickly as well, so be quick if you're gonna apply the foundation all over your face first, or maybe do it in sections. My nose does not like foundation at the moment. Okay, it kind of looks cakey on my forehead. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but it does look slightly cakey. I'm not mad at it though. The coverage is nice. It's not full coverage, but I believe you can build it up to full coverage. I'm going to build it up around my cheek area and my chin area. I think my forehead doesn't like this foundation. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more around this area and on my chin and on my nose. And I'm just going to use the sponge for this. So it built up nicely. It does look slightly cakey around my nose and my forehead. I might look like a ghost because this is not my shade at the moment. Just ignore that, we'll bronze and everything like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the concealer. It's again, it says it's good for photographs, obviously because it's the photo focus. Liquid concealer. Goodbye photo flashback. It doesn't say on the packaging if it's meant to be full coverage or medium coverage or something like that. It just says cruelty free, Wet n Wild, and it is 8.5 mils and it's vegan, which is great. And I've got the shade Light Ivory. So it just comes with a normal doe foot applicator, and I'm just going to put this. Okay, this is darker than the foundation, which is not good. Not much product comes out on the applicator either. I'm hoping my foundation is going to oxidize because this is dark. This is quite a thick consistency as well. Normally I like a more light, like liquidy formula under my eyes because I feel like it's tugging on my eyes a little bit. I'm only going to put this under my eyes because it is quite dark. It's Light Ivory, and I believe that is like, if not the lightest shade, one of the lighter shades, and it's darker than my foundation. I'm going to blend that out with a sponge. So even though it's a thicker concealer, it does seem to be blending nicely into the foundation, which is great. Okay, so it's looking good so far. The foundation has gone into my frown lines on my forehead. Unfortunately, I was blessed with them. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the powder. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I got the shade Warm Light. Hopefully this is my shade. Looks like this. Kind of reminds me of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powders. The way the packaging is, it's like domed, it's like this. I'm going to pop this under my eyes first, then I'm going to take it all over my face. Okay, so that seemed like a nice powder. I think it did brighten up my under eyes slightly because I obviously chose a darker shade than I should have in the concealer, but that was my mistake. Okay, so far, now it's like blended into my skin, I've powdered it and stuff. It's not looking as cakey as it did. It still looks a little bit cakey on my forehead by here and on my nose bridge. But other than that, it looks good. On my chin, it looks a little bit creased because my lip like dips and it's like a... I'm gonna go off camera, do my eyes and stuff because I'm gonna do a different video for that, and then I'll be back to do a highlight and liquid lipstick. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished up with the eyes. If you want to see how I created this, then I'll link it in the eye. I believe it's on the side. I always get it wrong. I'll link it in the eye up here. So now I'm going to apply the highlight. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. So everyone raves about this. The design is really cute. It's got like a flower on there. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques setting brush, I believe. Is a darker highlighting shade, but hopefully it looks okay because I am a little bit tanned at the moment. Okay, that looks stunning. Okay, this is gorgeous, and for a drugstore price, this is amazing. It's not glittery, it's just like a glow from within, and I actually love the shade of it. It's like a golden, like champagne kind of shade. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to line my lips. Okay, so I just lined my lips with a Colourpop Lippy pencil in the shade BFF2. And now I'm going to test out the Mega Last matte liquid lipstick in the shade Nudie Patootie. It's kind of like a brown, cool tone brown. Okay, that is very cool toned. I like the applicator. It's got like a dip in the doe foot, because it's like the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick ones, if you have them. So that applied really nicely. It's very cool toned. Feels nice on the lips. Okay, so I have been doing my makeup for about an hour and a half, to be honest, I think. Yeah, been filming for an hour and a half. So I did this eye look and done all my makeup. And so far it's looking really nice on the skin, apart from around my nose is a little bit, you can see my pores, and on my forehead my lines have come out a lot. I need to get some Botox. On my nose hates foundation anyway, or concealer or anything, so I'm not really worried about that. On my cheeks it does look really nice and stuff. On my chin it's a little bit cakey right here where my lips like go over, whatever. But the rest of it looks really nice. It looks matte. The under eyes look good. It's not as full coverage as I like because I can see some dark circles still, but other than that it all looks really nice. The highlighter is banging. I love this highlighter. It's so gorgeous. The concealer I probably wouldn't buy again. The shades are terrible. It's dark. It was darker than my foundation. And then this liquid lipstick is really nice. I like a cool tone brown, but this is very cool tone. It kind of looks like my lips are like dead, but maybe with another like more warm toned nude on top it might look a bit better, but other than that it looks good. Stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and your notifications are turned on for updates on the foundation and concealer and powder and stuff, because I will be using it in other videos, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go check out the 12 days of foundation playlist up here. I will link it in the eye and also in the description box down below, as well as the eye look I have done on my eyes. If you want to see that, I will link it down below as well as in the eye, and also everything I used on my face and my eyes are going to be in the description box anyway, so with links as well. So let me know what you think. If you have this foundation, let me know your thoughts, and I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.